Angel Reese currently is in some hot water, man, firing shots at Kamilla Cardoso.
The inconsistencies in coverage when it comes to certain players in the league.
There's something going on with gambling in the WNBA.
Angel Reese just got destroyed after insulting her teammates on live TV. Angel Reese just set the WNBA world on fire with comments that have fans and analysts going wild. She dropped remarks about which players might be on the court next season, sparking a storm that's rattling her teammates and shaking the Chicago sky to its core. Now, everyone is watching closely to see if this feud will define the team's future.
I just played hard as hell these last 9 games. Here's your all, that's all you got. The game can be taken away from you at any time, so just maximize it. I'm sure that all of us are going to be on this team next year together.
Angel Reese just dropped comments that are sending shockwaves through the Chicago sky and the entire WNBA. This isn't just another offhand remark. It's a statement that has fans talking, analysts speculating, and the teams. Locker room buzzing. The tension at the center of it all is between Angel Reese and Kamilla Cardoso. This is more than a little rivalry. It's a full-on story of roster shakeups.
The Chicago Sky have had an extremely disappointing 2025 season. I'm telling you right now, it was horrible.
Looking at the bigger picture, the Chicago Sky had a brutal 2025 season. They finished with a 13-27 record, one of the most disappointing in recent history.
Nailed their 2024 WNBA draft by getting standout center Kamilla Cardoso with the number 3 pick, snagging Angel Reese at number 7.
Expectations were high after the 2024 draft, where the Sky made some major moves. Kamilla Cardoso went 3rd overall, and Jerry was picked at number 7. Fans were buzzing about the potential of these new additions, and there was a lot of hope that they could turn the team around. But reality hit hard. The season didn't just fall short. It collapsed under the weight of inconsistent play, injuries, and internal tension that fans could sense even from the outside.
For Angel Reese speak on the Sky roster change, if there has been one silver lining to the Sky 2025 season, is that Angel Reese took another step in her development and appears disdained to become one of the league's elite forward.
Amid all this, Angel Reese emerged as one of the Chicago Sky most standout players in 2025. Reese has been featured in multiple post-game interviews, social media, highlights, and even national coverage, making her one of the most talked about players on a struggling team. But with that attention came scrutiny.
In Chicago, as they get prepared to try to make a running man back in this thing, but I feel like that season is definitely over, so they got to get prepared for next year.
Analysts began dissecting her every move, looking not only at her performance, but at her interactions with teammates, especially Kamilla Cardoso, the Sky number 3 pick from the 2024 draft. Cardoso, meanwhile, has been quietly efficient, averaging 15, 7 points, and 1 rebounds per game, showing consistency in ways that don't always make the highlight reels, but are critical for team performance.
Kamilla Cardoso and her has been, from the outside looking in, definitely been having some situations going down.
Fans quickly noticed the contrast. Reese's dynamic, high-profile style and media presence put her in the spotlight, while Cardoso's steady, quieter game drew a different type of admiration. That combination of rising stardom and a quietly strong teammate has sparked constant chatter online.
People was definitely talking about her today in this whole situation with Kamilla Cardoso.
Locker room dynamics became a trending topic on Twitter, with fans debating everything from leadership roles to whether Reese's comments about next year's roster were subtle digs at Cardoso. What used to be whispers and speculation is now full-blown conversation, with clips, memes, and tweets dissecting every interaction between the two. Analysts point out that this tension isn't just personal. It could impact team chemistry, especially with the playoffs still in sight and the Sky trying to rebuild their identity after such a rough season.
Now, Angel Reese took it upon herself to speak about next year's, yes, I said it, next year's roster. And she let it be known, some of these people ain't gonna be here next year, bro.
The spark for all this controversy came from Angel Reese's comments about next year's roster. She made it clear that some teammates might not be returning, saying the team might lose certain players and emphasizing the importance of enjoying the moment while they're together. On the surface, It sounds like a reflective statement about a tough season.
I'm guessing many people were saying Angel Reese has fired shots at Camila Cardoso with those comments there. When did this go down, bro? Whoa, 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 whoa.
But for many, it came across as a subtle critique, almost a call-out, especially directed at Camila Cardoso. Media outlets and social media users immediately picked up on it, framing it as Reese firing shots at her teammate. Every word was dissected, and the timing couldn't have been more charged.
Angel Reese alludes to serious Sky roster changes this WNBA offseason.
The end of a disappointing season is always a high-pressure moment. Players are frustrated, emotions run high, and everyone is thinking about next year. In that context, Reese's remarks hit hard. She was speaking to reporters about goals for the final 9 games, emphasizing that the team needed to maximize every opportunity because things can be taken away at any moment. But she also layered in comments about possible roster changes, suggesting that not everyone would be on the team next year. That dual message, focus on now but brace for change, felt pointed to many, especially in relation to Cardoso.
This is a very funny situation, bruh.
The reaction online was immediate and intense. Fans debated endlessly, dissecting whether Reese was criticizing Cardoso's performance, her role, or just making a general statement about the future. Analysts joined in breaking down how these comments could affect team chemistry, player relationships, and even the Sky's strategy going into the offseason. So, as the dust begins to settle on a rough 2025 season, the focus is squarely on what this all means for Angel Reese, Camila Cardoso, and the Chicago Sky. Reese's comments weren't just words. They were a statement that has everyone paying attention. With roster changes looming and fans watching every move, the next chapter for the Sky is wide open, and the tension sparked by these remarks will play a major role in shaping it. Meanwhile, Camila Cardoso has been quietly doing her thing, making plays, hitting her marks, and steadily showing why she was the number 3 pick in the 2024 draft. Some fans are pointing out that Cardoso's efficiency, her footwork in the post, and her smart decision-making have actually outshined Reese in certain aspects of the game. Yet, it's Reese who is getting the bulk of the headlines, interviews, and highlight reels. That disparity has fans debating endlessly. Is it Reese's personality, Cardoso's quiet professionalism, or just the way media covers stars? It's time for me to be a little bit more demonstrative in my actions. The tension doesn't exist in a vacuum. Part of it stems from roster shifts and the uncertain future of the team. When Reese mentioned that some teammates might not be back next season, it wasn't just a comment, it was a signal. Chicago Sky fans immediately started connecting the dots.
It's time for me to be a little bit more demonstrative in my actions.
Some see Reese as subtly pointing out Cardoso, intentionally or not. Others chalk it up to the competitive nature of the league. 2 high-caliber forwards, both ambitious, both trying to cement their place. Leadership roles also come into play. Reese, with her growing media presence, naturally commands attention. Cardoso, by contrast, seems to focus on her craft, letting her performance do the talking. That dynamic combined with the team's disappointing 13-27 season creates a volatile mix ripe for speculation.
I think I did a great job.
If you thought the story was heating up on the court, the media just turned up the thermostat. A player's actions, a teammate's reaction, a reporter's tweet. It all intertwines to create the story that fans and analysts consume. Reese's comments, combined with Rachel's sharp reporting, ensure this feud isn't going away quietly. It's a story that will influence how fans, teammates, and even the league perceive both Reese and Cardoso moving forward.
I like to basketball. I think there's one thing that's very underrated about me, and I like to give assists.
Now, let's not forget about the rookies, because as veteran drama unfolds, there are fresh stars ready to steal the spotlight. Paige Bueckers has emerged as the frontrunner for Rookie of the Year, putting up jaw-dropping numbers. 44 points in a game that had everyone talking. Sonia Citron is also making waves, showing versatility and scoring ability that have analysts excited. But here's the kicker. All this internal Sky drama, comments, tension, speculation is threatening to overshadow these rising stars. Rookie of the Year is about talent and consistency, yes, but it's also about visibility. When Reese's remarks dominate headlines, rookies like Beckers and Citron have to fight for attention in a crowded, story-driven narrative.
Paige Beckers has run away with Rookie of the Year. It is hers. Nobody else is even in the mix. I know that we are talking about Sony Citron and we are talking about Kiki Ariafen earlier on in the season, but it seems like as of late, it is the Paige Beckers show. She is breaking all of these records and is Paige.
And that's where it gets really interesting. Reese's public presence, her media-friendly persona, and her ability to spark conversation make her a lightning rod. Every move she makes, every comment she drops is amplified. Meanwhile, rookies grinding away on the court could see their achievements filtered through the lens of veteran drama. The tension between established players and rising talent creates a storyline that's impossible to ignore. As new stars rise, veteran drama threatens to steal headlines, but it also adds stakes, intrigue, and honestly a little bit of chaos that makes the league far more compelling for fans.
Yeah, just continue to build Michaela's confidence. She was here in New York. She won Rookie of the Year, so just knowing that you got to continue to just tell her, like, I told her in the game, I was like, actually, I think she.
So, when you piece it all together, the subtle court tension, the online fan debates, and the rookie race heating up, you start to see why this story is exploding. It's not just about one comment or one player. It's a microcosm of what makes professional sports fascinating. Personalities clashing, careers at stake, and the ever-present spotlight of fans and media ready to dissect every move. Angel Reese, Camila Cardosa, the Chicago Sky, and the league itself are all part of a story that has layers, drama, and consequences that will unfold long after the final buzzer of the season.
Currently had to pull up, you know, and I like that type of energy. Y'all know me, man. I'll pull back on you in a minute, man, but shout out to her.